Pisces, let's spill the tea. It's Esoteric Tales and Tarot, and this is your January 2024 monthly crystal ball scrying and tarot reading. And a song popped into my mind when I was looking through the crystal ball outside, and it's a Nelly Furtado song. I think it's with Timbaland, and the song name is Say It Right. And the lyrics have something in it saying, you don't mean nothing at all to me. And I was sitting with the thought of this for a while and trying to make sense of what I was seeing. And that was the weird thing, because the feeling that I was getting was this sort of sick to the stomach and kind of confused feeling, as though there's mixed messages. So how I was interpreting this for relationships is that somebody's sort of playing around. It could be you, not too sure about your feelings for someone, so you're sending mixed messages, and either that or you're receiving mixed messages from someone, they're Pisces. And I really felt like there was a sick to the stomach kind of confused feeling that it was around. So the people that I'm picking up the energy for, this will make sense to, was this, sort of like your words weren't matching, or their words weren't matching the actions, and just feeling as though you're going around in circles trying to work out what was going on. So that was sort of one of the first messages that I got. And I'm seeing that there's more than one person involved. There's sort of, if there is mixed messages that are happening, even if this is in a family scenario, there's other people in the background. And I'm attracted to this pattern here to sort of show me that people whispering into a person's ears are influencing, and maybe saying, this person's not for you, or something that they're doing is not to their liking, or there's sort of other parties playing around it. I'll be interested to see whether there are cards that are coming up in the tarot that reflect that, whether there's multiple parties, like a Three of Cups energy that will be with other cards, or a Seven of Wands or Five of Wands kind of interference that's coming up. But that was just something that I got for you. And maybe there's just a lot of people around that have their own agenda as well, and they're trying to sort of we're going to go here or we're going to go there, and you're feeling like, hey, hang on, I should have a say in this as well, because I feel as though if there's people around or visiting at this time, you've got a certain thing that you want to be doing, or a way that you want to be doing it, and others are saying, kind of taking over control over that. So that's coming through for you. The start of the year, you have influence from other people, which is not so wonderful in that way. Get out. I've seen a beautiful garden here, beautiful garden. So somebody might have a green thumb. If you do, make sure that you're, spending time doing that, tending to your garden, because I feel as though that's going to be a lovely way to spend your time. Perhaps removing yourself away from people a little bit is going to be nice for you there, Pisces. What else am I seeing with that? And if not, then visit a garden. Go and find a beautiful garden, like a botanic gardens, and take some time to go and walk in it. Even if you don't have one of those near you, then somebody will have a garden, that you can enjoy. Even if you're going out for a walk, spend some time looking at nature. I just feel like you're a bit stressed at the moment. That was what I was feeling, and confused. Generally quite a confused feeling, Pisces, which we don't want confusion for the start of the year. So let's see what comes up in the tarot and whether we're getting a similar sort of energy for you. It's interesting, that Nelly Furtado song. I really loved that song when it came out. I listened to it quite a lot, and then I forgot about it, and then it was just constantly coming into my mind for you. So there'll be some interesting lyrics, something in that that's going to mean something for you. But I even find the lyrics to that song quite confusing. Oh, here we go, the Knight of Pentacles. That's my sort of garden card as well. Here it's coming up in reverse for you. So that might be what I was meaning by, you know, you haven't gotten out into nature as much as you should, Pisces, because something's getting you feeling like you're out of balance. And that's the perfect sort of example of what I was talking about of someone's garden and getting out into it. So it feels like you need to do that as a kind of bit of a matter of urgency. Yeah, to have your balance, you really need to, something's just off at the moment. Straight away I noticed the herbs here. So I just feel like perhaps even what you're eating and cooking, you know, maybe you need to actually, straight away I'm thinking about your health and about eating. It will be better for your heart, for how you're feeling. And eggs I'm noticing here too. Make sure that you're looking after yourself and your diet to have that balance, because temperance too, if there's been a lot of drinking and alcohol, I feel like that is not helping with whatever this scenario is as well. I think you're finding it very frustrating being around people. Perhaps you're wanting to do more of these kind of activities and you're being pulled away from that, and instead there's been a lot of drinking and a different type of socializing that's not doing you well for your health and for your balance. You're going to do well to go on your own. If you wanted to go and see something and you were hoping that others would come with you, and that was something that you thought you would be doing as a family or as a group, and you were trying to arrange that, and people are kind of going, oh no, we're going to be doing something else, feel free to go and do those things yourself, because I think it's quite important for you to do that, Pisces. You've got a couple of cards that are coming up with this one, and I'm being told to take them. So, okay, you've got the Four of Pentacles here. This is exactly the kind of feeling that I was meaning by, straight away I'm seeing this as, this is your mood here, Pisces. You're sort of like looking pretty, this person's like, oh, we're going to do what we want, and you're not feeling that great about it, Pisces. And I think, again, to have that sort of nice energy, also somebody could be, you could be upset about somebody looking into things or snooping into your personal affairs as well. That's what I'm feeling with this one, with the Page of Swords, and that you're wanting to sort of cut the cord of somebody with their energy is attached to you, and that will mean that you can have this, it could be a Leo that's involved, but it means that you'll have this more sunny, happy energy coming through for you. I feel like there could be gossip. I'm seeing the cockatoos here as gossip in the background that is annoying you, and you're trying to have peace and move forward. So there's just, I feel very frustrated for you, Pisces. It's like you had an idea of having peace and quiet and doing your own thing, or even if others came, of involving them in something quite nice and relaxing, and then it's kind of gone in another direction, and you're not so happy about it. And we've got a Queen of Cups here. This could be you yourself here, Pisces, or it could be a Cancer or a Scorpio type energy. I'm feeling like it's you again, feeling as if you've got this, your emotions have been out of kilter and now you're trying to find the balance. She's got her toes in the water here. To me, I'm thinking, you know, a calm drink even on your own, maybe take yourself out to a lovely place and have a quiet spell on your own, and you know, really enjoying, if you can get near water, that would be an excellent plan for you. But you know, the Queen of Cups is very balanced emotionally, so that is coming in for you things are going to improve, which is really nice. Oh, you've got a pair here, a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups together. What a nice coupling here, Pisces. That's the kind of relationship energy that we'd like to see coming forward to you, and perhaps that is going to come find your way in January. I'm feeling very good about this idea of doing what you want, to have the sun come through and to bring in the energy that you want. If it's in a partnership that is confusing, then it's going to clear up once you start doing the things that you want to do. So perhaps in that song that I was hearing, the confusing energy will lift once you start being more like yourself. Maybe being pushed around and bossed around is becoming sort of, it's not an attractive thing to be not in your own power, Pisces, and it's meaning that you've got other people's energy in control, and it means that you're not behaving like how you are, your authentic self. It's being interrupted. And I feel like maybe that's why you're just uncomfortable with everything. Here's the interference I was waiting for. Here are these people. Here's the Three of Cups. It could be when people are drinking that they're gossiping and talking. I got the cockatoos, and then this is what I was mentioning when I was looking through the crystal ball, that I thought I would see this Three of Cups coming through, and there's not that many cards on the table. So I feel like there is a sort of another influence behind. So if there's a relationship that's a little bit rocky, I feel like there is a kind of a triangle energy there. Don't take that message if it doesn't fit in terms of a triangle. Don't worry where there's not a worry. But I feel like there is talking and gossip that's happening to sort of throw something off, and that's what I was meaning by this circle of influence and talkers that are in the background. Maybe they're snooping on social media and getting ideas and gossiping. So going out on your own and doing the things that you want to do is going to be able to bring back in the balance, because again, when I'm crossing over this, you've got a card in reverse, and it's the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. And normally, with her 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground, this Venus kind of energy, this angelic energy, and Star card is very balanced, but it's in reverse coming up to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. And I do feel like that is, the energy is there to be able to be switched around, but at the moment, and we could be talking about the drinking, the Nine of Cups, has popped out just when I was talking about temperance. That one's clarifying the temperance for me, and I was talking about bringing in a wish, which is your wishes. So doing the things that you wish this is the wish card. Do that rather than be influenced and dragged into other people if they're drinking and doing those kinds of things that are bringing in this gossipy energy and being around that. That's not going to serve you, because this man here, he has, man or woman, has really red rosy cheeks from, I feel like, almost overindulgence with the wish card there. And, your cup of tea is going to be the better way to go, which will bring in this beautiful 10 of Cups energy, which is the one on from the wish card. And it's this happier, sort of more balanced relationship energy. And that's interesting because that's come out as the overall energy when these three were out together. And so it's extremely important for you to do what you wanted to do, for you to follow your wishes, because that's going to give you the sun energy and block out. I'll place it over this smug looking face here that you're not happy with. That is there for you. And that cup is going to then reflect this balanced, lovely Queen of Cups energy, which is you, the Queen and King, male or female, and that gives you your new energy, the Fool, which is your, I feel like it's the January 1st kind of onwards card. It's Fool came up in another reading this month as well, and it's the perfect energy because it's a fresh slate. You're starting off the year making all your resolutions, and you've got everything that you need to head off on a new journey. So in the original Rider-Waite deck, we have the man with his little rucksack and dot. He looks like he's heading over a cliff in a way, but he's taking a leap of faith in that this new fresh energy is the way to go. And I think that there could be the fact that the Fool is over these, and if this is a relationship, it could be coming in the new year if you have that energy that we were talking about, where you're really staying true to yourself. So I'm going to ask something specific to see about this. Yeah, look, you've got Justice coming out there. Could be a Libran energy coming in as well. But, it's nice to see this together, that justice is going to be served if there's anybody who is sort of, making you sound out to be different from how you are, or gossiping. And it won't affect the relationship. But again, it's only if you are steering clear of following other people's ideas and doing your own thing. There's a King of Rods here. Could be a fire sign involved. That could be who the King of Cups is representing as well. King of Cups, of course, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And the King of Rods could be a fire sign. So your Leos, Aries, and Sagittarians. But the energy is very strong of the King of Rods. It's coming up over the Three of Cups. So have the strength to stand up for yourself, communicate strongly, have your boundaries in place if there's this energy going on, or somebody will come in and defend your honor, and say, hang on, that's not right. It could be this person could be strong enough to sort of see the gossip for what it is and steer clear from it. It's a nice energy to have coming in. It's very fiery. It feels quite protective for you. And I'm sort of looking at the end of this because I wanted to find out a little bit more about this Page of Swords, which was the Hanged Man in reverse, which is actually nice because this hangman up this way means that you're in a sort of suspended energy. But when it's tipped up that way, I'm feeling as though you actually are starting to move out of this Page of Swords sneaky kind of energy. And of course, I haven't looked on the bottom of the deck for either one, but you've got the Four of Swords here that's in reverse coming up as your main energy. So, unable to rest and relax in your own kind of energy. And the bottom of the deck here is the Three of Pentacles. So being able to work on your craft and work on the things that you want to do is going to be the best type of energy to help with your, bringing in your heart chakra and your heart energy and your balance. I feel like it's absolutely imperative that you do these things, Pisces. I feel like you've just been really knocked around. Make sure that you get protective crystals around you, like, have something with a smoky or a dark. I'm feeling like what's going to be helpful for you. Just a moment. I'll have a amethyst, a tourmaline, amethyst and tourmaline are the two that are coming out. So those type crystals or energies will be good for you. You're, of course, having a bit of, I'm not getting much of a message. Here we go. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So look, a lot of this energy has come out in your reading, Pisces, to do with that confusing energy, mixed messages, the feeling as though there's drinking around. It could be that somebody outside is looking in quite jealous over your, envious around your relationship. So it's that someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Either that's somebody out of the two involved in your personal relationship, or relationships in general in your circle, that there could be somebody who's sort of spoiling the broth. It's not clear to me why it is. It feels like somebody who's envious of a position or a person that you have in your life, and they're just not very happy themselves. So they're, being troublesome. I think, this is something that can change when you work on yourself. Focus on yourself here, Pisces. It doesn't look like a terrible start to the year. It just looks like there's somebody sort of irritating you, and it's just an energy that you need to sort of get through. You've got these lovely Queen and King of Cups. Justice will be served. So just focus on yourself for now, and hopefully that brings in the kind of energy that you need. The other things once you get focusing on yourself, going out in nature, cooking the lovely food for yourself, doing your hobbies, going in your direction, you're going to have this beautiful 10 of Cups for the happy relationships around you. And I think the other people feels like they will just kind of drop off, almost like you're not responding to their sort of energy. So they'll find it kind of boring to keep playing the games. Thanks for listening, Pisces. And, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. And, follow me for more videos. Please continue your support. I've been very grateful for it. So like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you during the month. Thanks for listening.